The Thing, with his nearly indestructible body and incredible strength and stamina, The Thing possesses the ability to crush evil. It's clobbering time! Hello and welcome to the Centurions Corner, and today we are reviewing from the Fantastic Four, Marvel's Thing. Or just Thing. I don't know why I put Marvel's Thing on there. Maybe it's to help Google searches, I guess. Because if you just Google Thing, you're going to get anything, I guess. Pun intended. So, as you know, I'm going through Marvel Legends, slowly collecting them. This is actually more of like a crossover watch kind of review, because I don't really review a lot of Marvel Legends. But I'd kind of do these ones here because I do kind of a bit intrigued by Marvel Legends, if you like that kind of thing. So it might make you, being a Black Series collector, go out there to sort of like maybe explore a few other varieties of things out there. Again, pun intended. So here he is on this really big nostalgic kind of card of the Fantastic Four, kind of really like the 90s cartoon there. And as you know me, I really prefer the old Marvel looking figures rather than the... I do love the movies, don't get me wrong, but I just can't be bothered to keep buying the same Captain America 20 times because he's slightly just changed his suit from film to film. So I really like these ones because it always represent the Thing or Spider-Man, etc. So yeah, looking pretty cool. We've got an extra head here. I can't see any... Oh, maybe there is extra hands in there actually. I can just see something in there between his legs. Oi oi. And on the back we actually have all the Fantastic Four figures there, and kind of head swapping and a bit of a bio just there as well. And hopefully I will actually pick up the rest of the four as well. So without further ado, let's just crack this thing open. So here he is, kind of in a blister pack, but I think it's more like he's holding up the blister pack rather than the blister pack is holding him. So we have got those extra hands there, but we'll go through that with the review and the extra head. So for our first impressions, he looks really orange on the camera. He's actually quite a nice sort of dulled down rock kind of looking there. Maybe a little bit orangey. I mean, could do with a bit of a black wash, I guess. But anyway, with first impressions, let's take him out. It's just a nice big clump. You know, I just love these Marvel Legends figures where they really go for the things, I guess. But yeah, so we've got all that nice kind of artwork and stuff on there, and the head looks pretty cool. I think I prefer the other one. So without further ado, we go away, take some articulation shots, put them in some poses, and we see you in a mo. It's clobbering! So here's the thing, we've been away, we're taking his pictures, and you know I'm a massive sucker for these large, bulky Marvel Legend characters, and this guy is hands down still up on par with those guys. Absolutely love them. I love the way they can stand, pick up other characters, and just kind of sort of like emphasize their size. It's fantastic. So taking a look at this guy, he comes with a bunch of accessories. Well, it comes with 2 extra hands, so he has a clobbering time closed fist, and as you can see, all those details and rivets and grooves all over the hand, and it comes with a peg system, so you can just plug it in there, and obviously you can see the hinge as well. The other hand is a kind of open palmed hand on there, and as you can see, the detail on there is still present and really nice. And this is what they look like on the actual figure itself. Head wise, we do have an extra head here. It kind of looks a bit simple in a way. It's not my favourite one. I prefer this one, this look on here, which we'll take a close look at the mo. But again, you've got all the details and all the rock and stuff on there, and the eyes are done quite nicely. I do think it just needs a bit of darkening around the nose and underneath the brow just to bring it out a little bit. The orange does kind of bleed into too much, and it needs a bit of shadowing. Looking at the figure itself, we can go through the articulation, and the head wise, it can go left, it can go right, he can look down, and he can look up this far. Rotation here at the arm, and come up this far here. Rotation at the elbow on a single elbow joint, that comes up to about 90 or a little bit below. Rotation here at the wrist, and it's also on a hinge. Waist, well, underneath the diaphragm, we have got a little bit of rotation here. You can look down and you can look up this far. It also got rotation here at the waist cut as well. Legs can come forward, they can go back, go this wide, and then we have a rotation here at the upper thigh. We have a double knee joint and a rocker and a pivot. So this guy, when it comes to articulation, for the sheer size of this guy, it's fantastic, and we can really get him into those nice big clobbering time kind of poses and stuff on there, and looking really menacing and looking really cool. But as you can see, the little bit off-putting here is the orange. The orange really sort of like takes away that drab. It needs a bit of darkening, it needs a bit of shadowing on there. They've gone actually for a lighter across here, lighter at the feet and lighter on the top of the head, which kind of just takes away too much of the actual definition of the character. Ryno has done a little tutorial on his kind of Instagram. I will put his description down below, and I will probably maybe one day do an upgrading myself to include this guy. So taking all this orange off and putting in a bit of a darker wash inside there, just to bring him into a little bit more realistic look there. But apart from that, I really kind of like the look of it, because we take a closer look, you can actually see all that detail there in his torso, all those knocks and crannies and extra bits of rock as well, with all these sort of gouges and marks and stuff on there. It's sculpted really nicely, and you can see all the sort of like unevenness all over his body as well. It's not just a mirror image. Same again on the back, all these little extra pebbles and other little parts there. It looks really nice, and obviously down to his nice bum, which for some reason is still a little bit smooth underneath those pants there and here. But coming down again, same detail down to his toes as well, looking really cool. And yeah, really love this figure, really cool. And it's only still at the same price as a general figure, just because it's bigger and bulkier. If it was Black Series, they'll give you 30 quid, but this one you can still get for £21.99. So just comparing him for his size value, so this is obviously just a generic Marvel Legends figure. We've got US Agent here on the side, and we have just done Rampant's review as well. So for Black Series size, here you can go. So thank you so much for joining me in this one. Don't forget, you can comment down below, you can subscribe, we've got discount codes and all that from Zavi in the description. You can follow me on Instagram, and you can subscribe if I haven't already said that, you know, because there's only 20% of you guys out there only subscribe. So if you find yourself more often than not on the channel, then just hit the subscribe button. If the video comes up and you don't enjoy it, just skip it. If you enjoy another video another time, then just join us again. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.